Ndiko vatanganedza kambeganya mushumo ya Siyana Musi ya Mpumalanga Runners Podcast. You are surprised. Why am I speaking in the most erotic language we have in the country? Today, I am still at Jacqueline, by the way, still standing in for Uputi Lawrence. We are still at Gateway Farm Store and they're hosting us here. Today I'm talking to Cathrine Chibase. We call her supermodel. I'll tell you more about it, why we call her supermodel. Ndi barumini Cathrine.
I know what I'm doing.
The reason why I'm speaking like this, I feel international. You are asking yourselves like, why is this one wearing a Cape Town Istanbul Marathon? Because today we are talking international races. So Cathrine here went and go to run outside South Africa. And I'm not talking outside here, neighbors, no. I'm talking really outside, hours and hours of flight going to Mazwini Amanye. Sis Cathrine, please tell me, why did you decide to go and run?
Oh, well, my son studies abroad, and this year I couldn't manage to bring him down home to visit. They start their year in September and close somewhere in July, August, so he didn't come home. Then I looked for a marathon that I can do that side where he's studying. Then I found one and decided to register for it so that I can kill two birds with one stone.
This son, I hear abroad. Where is this abroad?
It's in Turkey.
Turkey. So Turkey, we don't only do EPPL, we run as well. I see you even have a medal there. So tell me, how many kilometers did you run and how was it?
It was Istanbul, 42 kilometers marathon. And yeah, that's what I ran, and I wanted it to be also a qualifier for Comrades in case I decide to go for Comrades next year.
So are you going for Comrades next year?
I think so.
So you qualified?
Yes.
What was your time?
It was 4:35.
I do 4 hours. I do my 4 hours. So okay. 4:35, is this your personal best or you've done better than this?
I've done better than that, but not a lot because I went up to 4:34, I think, Sanlam last year.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. So
I'm around there.
So Istanbul, right? Istanbul.
Yes.
How is it? The race, the terrain. What is the atmosphere like? Does it finally the races that we have here in the country, or how is it?
No,
take us through it.
It's so different, but similar to Sanlam. Those who ran Sanlam will know that Sanlam is flat. So Istanbul, or I heard that even other races abroad, they are not like us. With us here, like in Nelspruit, in Lowveld, we are used to hills and hills and hills. There are no hills. But Istanbul, when the first 4 kilometers goes up the bridge, it's a very scenic road, it's very nice, the Bosphorus Bridge. Then you go like 4 kilometers up, then you get flat, the whole way it's flat on a freeway. Until you get a loop at 26, you come down that other way, still a freeway. Then you get your last kilometer where there's now a hill when you go to get your medal.
Oh, so you start a little bit, then
up, yes, then flat.
For those that don't know, Tina runners, we know that when you run a flat, you need to apply everything, every strength that you have, you need to apply. So it's more hard work to do a flat road than any other road. So I commend you for that. Now tell me, Turkey. Now we know Turkey is BBL. When are you go and run in Turkey? The process. Do we need visas? The money part? How did we prepare for that?
The money part, well, it depends on what you have. You have to pay for your flight. You have to pay for your accommodation. And food also is expensive, it's not like here. Then visa, it's very simple. You apply for an electronic visa, which you get same time. You don't pay for that. And it's valid for 3 months. I mean, with Turkey. Then, yeah, your flight, it depends. If you book earlier, you will get it cheaper. But it wasn't that expensive, around 12K return.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Listen, I'm going to Turkey. I am going to run. The next one, I'll be there. Start budgeting now. I've had outside conversation where you say, when you know you want to run this race, or rather any other race, you plan ahead. Does this come in handy? the planning ahead, especially the budgeting and the clothes, the weather. How do we do that? Tell us more about that part.
Yes, you have to plan ahead, especially for the weather. Like this time here, it's summer, and that side they're getting into winter. So you have to check which clothes you carry, everything in terms of, the whole preparation is different because you are going in another country and with a different season. Okay. So it was starting to get to winter, but which was a bonus on us runners because if it was hot, they start late at 9. So we are used to, at 9 we have already done 3 hours if we can, or even 4 hours. So it was a bit late, but we didn't feel it because it was very cold.
I hear, I see. Any other future endeavors, any other countries you want to visit? Or is there anything in the books? Have you paid for something?
No, I haven't paid, but I've tried applying for lotteries for these majors. The majors need you to apply for lotteries. Okay. For us who doesn't have speed, we don't qualify.
Okay.
By the way, Istanbul, you don't need to qualify.
Oh, okay.
You just go and run if you can. You feel you can run. Then I've applied for these other ones, lotteries, I think Berlin and Chicago for next year.
Oh, okay.
Only if they take me. If they don't, it's still fine.
All the best with Berlin and Chicago. I want to come back here on our episode 2000 and talk to you again. Maybe I'll be wearing an Istanbul t-shirt and you will be wearing your Chicago or your Berlin t-shirt. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. One last thing before I let you go. You are a dual membership. You have a dual membership. Tell us more, just a little bit back here home. You belong to the Bellas Athletics Club and Road Accident Fund. Tell us a little bit about that.
In fact, I'm a Bellas member and I'm in low-fed. Road Accident Fund doesn't have a club here. So I'm a Bellas member, but because I work for Road Accident Fund, I had to join the work club so that I can also get some benefits that people are getting at work. The runners, but my heart is this side. Okay. So I'm Bella socially, and when I run big races, sometimes I run with a Road Accident Fund.
I just want to find out which club colors, which kit do you love the most?
The purple one, definitely.
So the purple family actually.
The purple family.
I was asking this question because in Mpumalanga you will find that, not even in Mpumalanga only, as runners you find that today you see me in purple colors, the following day you see me in blue colors. It can happen. So runners do that for the benefits of whatever they're getting from the employer. Thank you very much, Supermodel, for coming to grace us with your presence. And another thing, this medal here belongs to our host, Upud Lawrence. Also did the techie because he's not around. We don't know. Maybe he's somewhere outside the country. He's gallivanting in the running community, you don't know. But this medal as well, this is his medal. So our host also knows this. He has, next time I think we should talk to him about it. We'll think about it. I am Sililo Jacqueline again. I want to say to our production team, Face TV, thank you very much for doing what you do to us best. And to our viewers, please subscribe. So let us get to that 100. Subscribe. We are on YouTube. We are Mpumalanga Runners Podcast on www.youtube.com. And another thing, we run. We run every day, every time. And we'll speak to other running people. We'll speak to other people that inspire us, that continue to do great things. Remember, Silale Jacqueline, Mrs. K, a.k.a. Gijimas Do The Movement.